Hey there, I am Lizzie Smiley. I am a blogger and an Etsy shop owner. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can grab one of your printable downloads that you have purchased on Etsy. This is specifically for a digital download. And if it is a PDF that can be edited, I'm going to show you how you can go into Adobe Reader and edit that file. So you can find me either in one of my Etsy shops. My digital download shop is fullbloomprintables.com, where we have various things for parties, weddings, invitations, things like that. I also have a sign shop at farmdecorsigns.com if you're interested in that farmhouse style. And I'm also a faith-based blogger at createapeacefulhome.com if you'd like to learn more about me. So for the purpose of today, I just want to show you how easy it is to order a digital download from Etsy if you want to save some money, especially on event invitations or different flyers you can put up at a shower or wedding. It's so easy. I'm going to show you how you can edit the text right there in Adobe Reader. So to get started, the first thing we need to talk about is actually making sure you have Adobe Reader. This is a totally free program. Most computers already have it. You probably already have it, but if not, don't worry. You can go to this website, get.adobe.com/reader. This is it. It's a little bigger for you to see. Write that down and you can go to that website and you can get the free download today to be able to do this. It's very easy and you can get it done in no time. So this is the program you're going to need to be able to change the text like on an invitation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Etsy. So you'd go to etsy.com and sign into your profile. And once you've made your purchase of any kind of digital printable, you're going to go into your profile here, and here is a link for purchases and reviews. And on this page will be everything you've ordered. Now, because it would be a conflict of interest, I couldn't order a printable from my own shop. So I'm going to use an example I ordered from another amazing shop owner. Printable Wisdom does these gorgeous frameable designs that I have hanging in my studio. So over here on the right-hand side, you can go ahead and download the files that you've purchased. The shop owner will have some instructions here possibly, or at least some information. And then down here are the downloads that are available. So in my shop, typically you can get a JPEG and a PDF. The PDF is the one that you can go into to edit the text. You can't edit it on the JPEG, but you can if you download the PDF. So you'd go ahead and click download and your computer will do its thing, and you can, mine pops up here, but you can save your file from your downloads onto your desktop or whatever folder you want. And then when you open it, you'll be able to edit it. So here's an example from my shop. If you were to order one of my digital downloads that can have some of the text edited, on the profile link of the actual product, I will have a picture that will show you the different fields that you can edit. So you know ahead of time. You'll be able to just find that right there up if you scroll through those pictures. But let me just show you a little bit around here in Adobe Reader. There are some great things available to you. You can change the size of what you're looking at if you want to zoom in, either using this or using these little toggles. You can go ahead and add text, add more text. Let's say you wanted to add something I don't have. You can click this and you'll have a list over here. You can add more text. And you can edit what I've already got. So make sure when you're ready to go in and edit that you click this little button, this little purple button. You want that imprinted because it's going to give you the flexibility to edit here in the file. And then when you hover over boxes of text that you can edit, you're going to see this blue box. You can move it if you want to. Let's say you wanted to move this name up a little bit. Your eye just says, I want that a little higher. So if you hover over this box with your mouse, you want to move the mouse around until you see this little arrowed tool, and then you'd click the file, or I'm sorry, you would go ahead and you'd click when you get the arrow, and you can move it by dragging, and also you can edit the text by coming in here and highlighting. If you ever make a mistake, just come up to the edit feature here in the upper left hand corner and you can click undo. So I can undo moving it back to where it was. So you can go ahead and click here in this box, and if you can go ahead and highlight that or delete it, and then you can type in the name of the new the new shower person. The only thing that's a little finicky about Adobe, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to give you this video, it doesn't have like an alignment tool where I can click this box and say center, you know, like put this in the center. You have to do it by eye. It's not my favorite thing, but Adobe was still the best choice because Macs can use it, PCs can use it. Everyone has Adobe. It was like the best file I could give you where you can actually edit. So I apologize that it's not the easiest thing, but I think you'll find if you just use the space bar, the backspace button or the delete button, you can do whatever you need to do. And that's how I created the document. So here what you can do on, like if you're using this one, look for something that's centered. So for example, when I created these digital pieces, they are centered. And I use them with my eye to make sure this is aligned. So I look at the J, I look at the G, and I want the name that I typed in here to be centered under there. And then the same with all this down here, I can kind of move it as I go. So when you come in and add, you know, when you add stuff or you change it, it's going to move this. And there's just, you can't align it back, but you can use the backspace. You can use the space bar, and you can get it lined up and centered the best you can with your eye. So you can edit this box, and this one, and like I said, whatever document you're in from my shop, you'll be able to see up in the listing itself. The picture will show you, but obviously once you get in here, you can see where all the blue boxes are. So the other thing you can do, of course, I could have gone in here and then change it to like standard type with lowercase, if you like that look better. And then of course I want to come back over and align it again with my space bar, but you get the idea. You can also highlight this and you can change the font in this little tool thing that pops up. You can, and if you can't see it, it should, when you highlight this, it should automatically pop up, and you're going to see all of these options for font, and you can change it to something that appeals to you. Again, center it, and you can also change the size if you want to play with it. And like I said, if you do something you don't like, go up to edit and undo, and it'll kick it right back to what, you may have to do it a few times, but it'll kick it back a step or two. Additionally, you can, like I said before, you can add more text if there's another line that you want, and then just use your space bar and backspace to make sure it's looking centered to you with your eye. Then when you're all done and everything is just the way that you want it to be, you're going to go ahead up in the file and you're going to click Save As, because you want to change, you want to go ahead and save your edited document. It doesn't matter so much if you don't change this name. You can if you want, but you can name it whatever and then save it, and you'll have it ready for the future. And the same thing when you're ready to go print. If you're intimidated by the printing at all, I'll tell you what, even though I know how to do it, I often go to a printer just so I don't have to mess with it. It's typically not that hard, but if you try it a couple times and it's not working, go ahead and save the file onto a thumb drive. Almost everyone has one these days, or ask a teenager if you're not sure, someone techie that you know about a thumb drive, put the file on it and go over to a FedEx or a Kinko's or some local print shop and have them help you. They'll be able to do it on great paper with great resolution, and you can just tell them the size that you want, and they'll be able to do, they'll make it so easy. I've even done it myself, but if not, you can always go ahead and use your own print. This is formatted in 5x7, so you can see here it shows that it's a 5x7 document printing on an 8.5 by 11 page. The great thing is this deal here gives you a preview. This one you're going to actually be able to print 2 of them to a page just to save you space, but I wanted to give you a really simple example in this PDF how you can come in and edit. So I hope that helps. Whether you are considering ordering from my shop, you've already ordered, or you've just found me on YouTube, I'm so glad to meet you. Good luck with your PDF editing. I hope you have a great day and it all turns out beautiful for you. Take care. Bye-bye.